I interviewed Leonard. Now, I've known Leonard a good part of my life, since the beginning of Star Trek. We've had a wonderful, wonderful relationship. We're like brothers. And yet, when I interviewed him, he told me a story I had never heard before, and that he had never spoken of before. Somehow we got on the subject of when he returned home after being a successful actor, and what it was like when he went home. And he said his grandfather, who lived with Leonard's father, Leonard's grandfather worked in leather purses, leather shoes, and every time Leonard went to the house, he would sit with his grandfather, talking to his grandfather, and his grandfather would reach in and feel his shoes to see how Leonard was doing. Whether the leather was worn on the sole or on the back, it meant Leonard wasn't doing too well. But if he was wearing new shoes, his grandfather was very happy for him. What an insight into an elderly man perceiving his grandson through the only means he knew how. It was such a revealing, loving story, and Leonard had never told it to anybody, even to himself, in a long time, and certainly never to me. And it's that kind of thing that Raw Nerve brought to me. I also did a show that wasn't very well viewed for one reason or another. It was on the Biography channel. It was called Aftermath, in which I sought to talk to people about events that were in the news 5 years ago, long since past our consciousness, but what was the aftermath to the lady who married her student of 13, Mary Turner, Mary something Turner. Mary what? Mary Kayla Turner. So I interviewed her and her now 24-year-old husband. She had gone to jail for love. Her idea of romantic love required her to go to jail because of what she believed. It was totally opposite to what we've heard on the news, and it was the aftermath of that. So I've had some wonderful experiences on the air, talking to people like that. And if I didn't get to Tim Allen's "How did he feel playing me?" we got to some other interesting dark stuff about Tim that he was kind enough to reveal to me.
It was a great show.
Thank you so much. Next.